Welcome to Inspire Me Higher. Today's topic is all about being unbothered, aka being carefree, being chill, not reacting to negativity, and not really letting anything or person get you frazzled or upset in any way. It's one of the most freeing feelings ever. Are you someone who overreacts when things don't go as planned? Or would you like to learn how to live a more carefree, relaxed, and chill life? Yeah. Well, it is totally possible for you. And today I'm going to explain how you can avoid letting all that noise ruffle your feathers. Who likes their feathers being ruffled? I don't. Ew. Well, let's get into it. In a world that thrives on chaos, drama, and distractions. Oh, shiny thing. Ooh. There is power in mastering the art of being unbothered. Not in a careless way, but more like in a way that protects your peace. It protects your peace, your energy, and your mindset. It's so powerful. Well, unbothered. What does it mean to be unbothered? It doesn't mean you don't care about anyone or anything, and it certainly doesn't mean being apathetic in any way. It's more about detaching from negativity and choosing your battles wisely and refusing to give your energy to things that don't really serve you. Oh yeah, and it's more of going with the flow too. For me, it's mainly about protecting my peace. It's all about remembering that not all comments need a response. Sometimes, you gotta ask yourself and be honest, does this add to my peace or does it take away from it? There have been so many times where got into conversations with people who just needed to be right. They had to prove that they were right. And one time I was having a conversation with someone and then somehow it turned into a debate. I don't know how we got there, but I stated my point, he stated his point, and throughout the conversation he was just so set on proving his point. I'm like, okay, let it go already. It was obvious that he stopped listening to what I was saying, And now let me tell you, we were just going in circles, and that conversation could have gone on forever. So I had to be the one to be like, okay. I was just like, nah, I'm done here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something, a snack or something. I was this close to getting all hyped up and emotional, but I had to realize, I had to let go and realize that conversation wasn't going anywhere, and also it wasn't worth my energy. So I just sat there, I collected myself, I sat there and listened to him talk, continue on and on and on. I just sat there and listened. In that moment, I made a choice. I made a choice. What's more important? Proving that I'm right or maintaining my peace? I will choose peace every single time. Inner peace is totally a choice. You could choose to engage or walk away at any time, and that's okay. That's that ego. That ego can be quite powerful sometimes. It can really sneak up on you. The ego, man, it needs to always be right, but we all have the power to not let that ego hijack our emotions or actions. So it's important to be self-aware. I think self-awareness is where it starts. Okay, now we're going to talk about 3 ways we can master the art of being unbothered. Tip number 1, numero uno, stay focused. You've got to keep your eyes on your goals. Distractions are everywhere. Social media, your phone's going off, bing, 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 bang, boom. But you don't have to fall into that trap, Now, I'll be honest, it will take a lot of discipline at first, but, it's totally worth it in the end. Never let anyone talk you out of achieving your dreams and goals. This life is super short, and you don't want to be 90 years old and wishing, oh man, I wish I had done that thing, Just go and do it. Use the wind here. It's getting kind of windy. I really enjoy using the Do Not Disturb feature on my iPhone. It really helps me block out the digital noise around me, and when notifications want to pop up when I'm working on a project or something, it helps me stay focused. You have every right to preserve your time and energy for whatever you choose. So if that means putting that phone on D&D, you do it. You do what you gotta do. No explanation necessary. Tip number 2, dos. Don't take things personally. Don't take things personally. I think this one is so important. What people say about you has nothing to do with you personally. How people act toward you have nothing to do with you either. Their behavior is a total reflection of themselves and what they've got going on inside themselves. It's not about you. This is something that I had a really hard time with when I was younger, especially because, I used to let mean people get under my skin. And I think part of it is because I had low self-esteem and I believed what those people said about me. And, as an adult, anyway, I've learned that people who hate their own life or are unsatisfied with it in some way, they will try their best to bring you down to their level. And that's so sad. But by knowing who you are and standing in your truth, those people have no power over you. And that's a lesson that I had to learn, and I'm so grateful for that lesson. Tip number 3, trace. Control your energy or your emotions. Oh my goodness. This is where you choose where you invest your emotions. It's not reacting emotionally to things outside of your control. For example, so-and-so is talking crap about you? Okay, let them. It doesn't hurt me physically. I don't feel pain because I know my truth and I know my power. Sue or Bob did this behind your back? Oh, okay, let them. Hope they're having fun. It doesn't affect me. There's nothing you can do to change the situation, and you most definitely cannot and never will be able to change people. So why waste your time? There's no use in trying to start your fight or argue with them. What's that gonna do? Nothing. So you gotta stay humble and ignore all that mess. You know what? Silence speaks volumes. Sometimes the best response is no response at all, especially towards any negativity, mean comments, mean people. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't. Do you? I once read something that said, true confidence is quiet, and the higher you rise, the less you'll care about the noise around you or what people say. And I think that's so true. That's so true. At the end of the day, being unbothered is a total superpower. It's the key to a happier, more peaceful life. Protecting your peace, guarding your energy, and remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. So the energy you put out, you're going to attract that same people. So, yeah, if this message resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep shining and keep rising. My name's Lottie. This has been a great chat. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great week. Bye.